Yo, what's up? You know what I'm saying? It's T Rivers, in my opinion, podcast. I don't know if I'm gonna call myself Mr. Benefit of Doubt no more, because a lot can change. You know what I'm saying? The past year, I just kind of chilling, taking it all in, working a lot of hours. I know I'm posting about coming back in 2024. I'm about to come back harder than ever. You know what I'm saying? Organic interviews. It's gonna be off the chain, yo. So check me out for real, for real. It's going down. You know what I'm saying? It's trying to give everybody an update. I don't want people to think I post say I'm coming back and I ain't really coming back. I'm coming back though. And it's on the popping, man. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be more of the dream as far as just having people come over and whoever, you know, maybe some people that want to get interviews, be involved, and just have organic conversations, you know, with some of my partners, some of my brothers, you know what I'm saying? Who knows what's gonna pop up. But stay tuned. In my opinion, podcast is back better than ever, for real, for real. You know what I mean? I'm in the best mental state I ever been. I'm feeling good. Work is good. Working a lot of hours. You know what I'm saying? Money coming in, doing my thing. I'll be able to update, upgrade, all that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mr. Roster. You know what I'm saying? He out there doing his thing. Shout out to Pete Kittles. I just now started following her. You know, I think her podcast is called what is it called? Eat something. Oh man, I'm sorry, I can't get it right, but you know, check that out. You know, I'm supporting everybody. I'm still gonna be doing small businesses or black-owned businesses. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Antoine. You know, Marcus Holmes. You know what I'm saying? My brother Chris Rivers, Stunner Man, Stunner Man. You know, I'll probably end up doing all those shows over, get an update. You know, Angie. You know what I'm saying? Cuppy, I'm gonna get her on the show. You know, it's just gonna be positive Black Lives Matter type joint. But I'm gonna go ahead and put that out there. You know what I'm saying? Because they definitely want to do things. Get back up with the co-op, see what they're doing. You know, Colors, get back up with him. I know he dropping some joints, some hits with this shorty that he's producing songs with. You know, stuff like that, man. You know, bring in all kind of different topics and stuff. You know, Donald Trump. Y'all seen my if y'all seen one of my podcasts, you know, like a year ago, I told everybody that Donald Trump was gonna get back in the seat. Don't get Trump, you know what I mean? But people still don't think it's true. But I'm pretty sure he's gonna get back in the seat, right? He got die-hard Trump fans. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's really feeling Biden right now. I think Nikki Haley is the closest thing to him. I mean, I'm not a Republican, but hey, we got to do Nikki Haley instead of Donald Trump. You know, because I know Biden ain't gonna get it the way it's going. Black people just ain't gonna go out there and hardcore vote right now for Biden because a lot of them that don't agree with what he's doing. You know his health is not up there. You know, people like Trump because they think he gangster, he's street, he do what he want to do, but that ain't good for politics, man. That's just he could be giving us money and things like that, but doing those sly hand things to make connections with Russia and stuff like that. So I don't really think that that's the way we should go. You know, there's a lot of things going on. Cat Williams, you know what I'm saying? I feel like Cat Williams, he's saying a lot of real stuff. At the same time, I do feel like he's a little bitter. I feel like haven't, got he write his own, his own material. You know, he's one of the funniest cats out there. You know, I remember I was real hard on Kevin Hart when he came out, but I can't even watch Kevin Hart no more. You know what I'm saying? Cat Williams, I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying, is one of the most authentic as far as comedians, you know. And I like Cat Williams a lot. You know, he's smart. He came out, doing being Cat Williams on the Shay Shay show and started a lot of controversy. I think Shay Shay show got like 50 million views or subscribers off of it. Now he's touring. You know, it's genius shit. Can't hate on that. I want to see what's going on with Kanye West. I haven't heard about him in a while. You know, I'm gonna check into that, talk about that. You know, the TD Jakes situation. One thing I always said about being a preacher, and I mean, me and my brother and my dad, I always felt like money corrupts. I feel like, yeah, you can be successful, but I feel like all the money, if you get to that point, it should go back into the congregation, go back into, yeah, you can have, one Bentley, I don't see you needing a private jet, but, he traveled, hey, one private jet. But when you become a celebrity more than a preacher, I think you're gonna get corrupted. I think there's a lot of I don't want my brothers like they trying to tear down the black man and trying to tear down the black artists out there. But if we do it to ourselves, I don't know. I'm just saying I think there's corruption there. And I think it's gonna come out. I think a lot of people's talking about he's suing them and things like that, which I don't want to get sued, so I ain't gonna speak about it too much. But at the same time, If you let nothing to hide, you know what I'm saying? What are you worried about? You know, I mean, I don't think he should be at Diddy parties. I don't know in what form of fashion or what capacity he's at Diddy parties, but I don't think he should be there. Everybody know Diddy parties is just, you know, something else. You know what I'm saying? So even you can't even go there to bless it. I mean, you go in there, scriptures around this going on. You can't even be in the building as a preacher. You're supposed to be in that environment. You're not saving souls there. If anything, you will get caught up in it. You know, I mean, you're supposed to stay away from that. P Diddy should have to come to you if you're mentoring him. I think P Diddy mentoring him. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully not. You know, you seen that one joint with the black church in Atlanta. I think it's I can't remember the name. That's why I need my fact check though. You know what I'm saying? Just to get the names right. Not bad with names and stuff like that. But my information is top notch. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, the church that on New Year's Eve had the big party. You seen it on Facebook, you know, and swag is I can't get down with that. I know you can you can be entertaining to bring the youth in and try to reach the youth and try to make your church different and change it. But there's certain things, certain lines you don't cross. You know, you don't do rap songs and change the lyrics and everybody jumping. I mean, that's just not church. You know what I'm saying? That just, you know, you supposed to hear the word of God. You know, it really don't, you know, if the preacher is preaching from the Bible, you know, you can't be a hypocrite. You can't, I think that's really, you can't be out there like that. That's my issue with TD Jakes, man. I just feel like he got, I don't say he got too much money, but the way he flaunted, you know, the lavish, it's just too lavish. You know, he's supposed to be humble, you know what I'm saying? But hey, what do I know? You know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking on it. You know, like I said, the Cat Williams joint. I feel like, you know, I seen how Ricky Smiley came, and you realize a lot of the comedians came when they responded, they didn't respond like I thought. You know what I'm saying? And that tells you Cat Williams got a lot of power as far as being a true comedian because, you know, a lot of people didn't give a lot of backlash. You know, even when Ricky Smiley came out, he was kind of like, oh man, we break it down, tell you what really happened, but I love Cat Williams. I'm not going negative. I haven't, you know, Michael Blackston, you know, he kind of apologized for how it came off when he spoke on him being on drugs. Like, you know, he changed, he said it wrong, you know, real apologetic about it. So, I mean, Cat Williams really got something that people don't want lines that they don't want to cross. Now, you know, so I don't know if he speak, I ain't watched the whole thing, but I think that the rawest comedian in the world, and when it's all said and done, is a comedian that didn't seem like they was gonna be that in the beginning, and that's Dave Chappelle, man. I watch his skit. Dave Chappelle's the only person that can say whatever he wanna say, and I'm pretty sure he get backlash, but he don't get canceled. I know Netflix talk about canceling him, but it's all about the money, man. And he doesn't cross so many lines when he speak that you know what you're gonna get. You know what I'm saying? That's just Dave Chappelle. You know, he speak about politics. You know, I know the last one he was like, yo, I'm not gonna talk about the LGBTQ community anymore, but then he talked about it a little bit, and then he started talking about handicapped people, and you know, he got some laughs, but Dave Chappelle would do what he want to do. He smoke on stage, you know, he one of the realest, man, for real, real. When it's all said and done, he could be one of the greatest comedians of all time. You know, surpass Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy in his prime. You know, one of the people that is a big time comedian that you don't really hear get their flowers like that is Red Fox, man. I try to go back, but Red Fox, you know, his era is so old, it's hard to find clips on him and stuff. And then I did find one, you know, I like Sanford and Son and all that, but a stand up. I haven't seen one that really made me. Had an HBO I looked up on YouTube, and it didn't really be like, all right, you know, I see why he's not getting, you know, the all time great type flowers type joint, but I think he is, you know, for whatever reason, you know. Another thing is Monique. You know, I know Monique wanted people to cancel Netflix and all that. I don't think Monique funny. She ain't never been funny. I think she is a person that is. She feel like she don't get it. You know, Netflix ain't giving her enough money and things like that. But bitch, you ain't funny. You know, excuse my language, but you're not funny. I haven't seen nothing. The best thing she ever did was Precious. I heard, you know what I'm saying, that she didn't want to promote Precious because she got paid just enough for the movie, and you know, and that's why she felt like she got blackballed and all that stuff. But you're just not funny, man. You're not funny. You're not. I wouldn't give her no more than nothing for a Netflix special. I wouldn't even call her. She'd have to call me. Can I get a special? Well, you know, you probably do got no fan base. Fuck, I'll give you $100. You know what I'm saying? For real, she's just not nothing special. I mean, Tiffany Haddish. You know, I think Tiffany Haddish is funny, and you know, a little bit. But I seen she getting a lot of backlash for a video she did a while back with another comedian. I think the comedian died recently too. Like I don't know his name off top, but it had the kid in it, and I think they had a different idea when he did it. But you don't, you know, bring kids into skits, and not a skit like that to where it's a child predator type joke. You know what I'm saying? The kid been looking through the, I mean, with a man been looking through the newspaper at the kid, and then at the end the kid end up looking through the newspaper at the man. Like, come on, man, that's too far. You got to know better than that. I know Shorty brought up the fact that, well, my cousin, matter of fact, Gina, she brought the fact that in movies they use kids in scenes and stuff, and so what's the difference? But I don't know, man. It was inappropriate. I don't think she meant to do it like that. I think they was trying to have a message at the end, but ain't nobody want to see that. You don't use real kids. I think they should have had a grown up playing the kid, and then I think it would have came off the way it wanted to came off. You know what I'm saying? But and then you see what's the shorty that's beefing now with Oprah Winfrey for the Color Purple remake. I didn't like the fact that Color Purple remake was a musical, but I like songs about music and they sing like what love got to do with it. What else we got? The Frankie Lyman movie. What's the Frankie Lyman movie one called? Man, I can't remember what's it called. The Jackson 5 joint. The Five Heartbeats. The movie about the Temptations, all that. You know what I'm saying? I like that kind of stuff, but I don't like musicals. And I really want to see the love. When I found out it was a musical, it kind of turned me off a little bit. I don't like watching musicals, man. This bust out start singing, They did it right then. I gotta check it out before I speak on it. But when I heard it, people love it, you know what I'm saying? That's Oprah Winfrey directing it, but what's the shorty? For the name, the one who having beef now, she's saying that she actually played in Proud Mary. Oh man, I wish I could see y'all comments, but y'all probably helping me out. But right now, her name's slipping my mind. But she was talking about how she haven't got a raise since Proud Mary. Great actor, great actress. Did her thing, and she felt like Oprah Winfrey underpaid her for her skills and her talent, but she still did it because it's Oprah Winfrey. You know what I'm saying? You're still getting recognition. You're still, getting the you work. You're working. You know what I'm saying? But if you're not getting paid, get your money. But she was smart about it. She did it. She didn't want to do it. Um, that's why I need Larry Medell. He be all with the names and the fact checking and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I need to get my phone and do it. I used to write a lot of notes and stuff before I do a show. I probably will do that if I'm doing a serious interview, just to make sure I stay on topic or whatever. But I might start using my phone or something, you know what I mean? Even though I record on my phone, but I have another phone, to do that with, to fact check myself, look stuff up. That's why I'm saying it's gonna be more organic. I got another camera. I'm starting to have different camera angles. I want to change the coffee table, you know what I'm saying? A lot of things. I do love my set a lot. Even my In My Opinion podcast picture, saying my dog Cuzzo, you know what I'm saying? But I think about changing it, just having me on it. But nah, fuck that. I like the logo. I ain't changing it up. I have to go back and change a lot of things. Fuck it, man. I know what it is. It's cartoonish. I love it. You know what I'm saying? My little nephew did it. You know what I'm saying? He did a good job. And you know what I'm saying? So that's one of the reasons why I will change up the scenery a little bit. I'm gonna have my little growing sexy shows. I'm gonna have my outlandish, got too drunk shows. My wife hate them joints. I did one the other night on Facebook. And what's crazy about it is I did this shit on Facebook, right? And when I'm doing it, it just feels like, damn, that shit's perfect, right? And you know what I'm saying? As soon as I walk out of the house, my wife like, yo, take it down, you're looking crazy. And I'm on my shit, like, yo, fuck that shit, I ain't taking it down. I go back and watch it, yeah, thank good, what the fuck? And then I'll wake up in the morning sober, and the first thing I do is delete it, because it's like, I don't want to be betrayed like that. But I'm not gonna be worried about that, man. People know who I am. I'm a good dude. You know what I'm saying? I love people. I love seeing people be successful. I love all that, And I do drink sometimes. I work hard. Sometimes I drink. I might get a little belligerent. That's just the Travis you're gonna see that night. But I always, keep it real. I ain't never getting drunk and speaking on nothing I don't need to speak on or talking trash about nobody. I just be on some little, more aggressive type shit. Like, you know, hey man, if I'm in my opinion podcast coming back, fuck them boy, you know, I be on that kind of shit, you know, but hey, it need to be said sometime, you know, it need to be, because that's when I'm really, you know, showing my true admiration for what I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? Like when I really feel like I'm not on trying to be politically correct when I'm drinking, dog, you know what I'm saying? I'm just letting it bam, you know, so you can get some of that. Especially like this with the live, I'm gonna start doing lives here and there. I'm gonna have my shows. I'm gonna get a GoPro, and I ain't giving all my ideas out there. Y'all gonna be surprised, but it's gonna be a lot more than just my shows, so I can keep dropping content. You know what I mean, and doing it the way it need to be done. You heard? Said, but yeah, man. So just stay tuned. 2024, gonna do it. You know, we can talk about mental health. We can talk about a lot of stuff. I deal with that. You know what I mean? That's one of the reasons why I've been going for so long. You know what I'm saying? I can speak on it when I ain't in it. You know what I'm saying? When I'm in it, I don't speak on it. But it's all good. You know what I mean? I'm back. You know, do this. You know, shit, I'm looking real regular right now. You know what I'm saying? But this is real shit. I'm home, enjoying myself, and this is the kind of stuff that the AC is now turn on, so y'all might hear that. I didn't think it was gonna turn on. You know what I'm saying? But in my favorite podcast, 2024, T Rivers, stay tuned, dropping, coming right back. Heard, real shit, yeah.